guys, welcome back to my channel Sneak Peek into My Life. I have woken up pretty early in the morning because I have a flight to catch, and as you can guess, we're heading to Varanasi. Our first step is to reach Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, which is a drop dead gorgeous airport by the way. I'll be sharing as many clips as I can. The purpose of our visit is to bid farewell to my cousin's university years and bring her back to Hyderabad. We'll be staying there for a couple of days in university provided guest house, and I'll give you a glimpse of one of the top government funded medical schools in India. Y'all, this is the entrance of Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. It's so freaking pretty. This is my outfit of the day. Airport fashion is essential. I have recently gotten orthodontic treatment for braces, so I have trouble closing my mouth. Anyway, I'll dig deeper into the purpose of our visit. My sister is done with her MBBS in Varanasi, so we decided to explore the city for the last time. My memory is fogged about my previous visit to Banaras, and I only remember the finger licking cheap street food I had there. I'll make sure you guys get to explore it with me too. Since I'll be staying there for a good amount of time, I'll show you the best street food stalls and travel spots. Look, the airport's a work of art. There's no shop that you won't find here. If I could, I would stay at the airport for hours. But I dare not buy anything from here because stuff here is not twice the original price, but actually thrice the original price. Take my word for it. Don't buy stuff at airport without a solid reason. You can find all kinds of stalls here, from cutesy to aesthetic to elegant to whatever you can imagine. My camera work is a bit sloppy, well not a bit but really sloppy because I'm wearing extremely uncomfortable heels and I had no idea why I thought it was a good idea to choose fashion over comfort, especially while traveling. It is what it is. My legs are aching, but my spirit is high. Surprisingly, we were early, so I had plenty of time to explore the airport. Varanasi is popular because many Hindus believe that one who is blessed to die on the land would attain salvation and freedom from the cycle of birth and rebirth. The city has great history and culture significance, which you might already know about, and it's one of the oldest cities in the world. I personally believe Varanasi is one of the few cities that has kept our ancient history alive till date. But I find it almost ironic that there's so much crime in the same city which is considered so pure. This reminds us of how evil and good coexist. And just because someone has strong religious faith doesn't make him a good person for that sole reason. Nonetheless, I'm still excited for all that this beautiful place has to offer. From what I've read of internet, most proclaim Varanasi has its own serenity and it also has its own calming vibe. I'm not sure if I find this vibe calming, but it is, I guess, different. It's summer, but the heat is bearable, the climate's sort of pleasant. My sister's college is BHU and she has always given us mixed reviews on it, but it's time I personally take a peek at her uni life. The independent taxi drivers were having a hard time getting customers because most people were preferring Ola and Ubers. It's not my first time witnessing this, but it was sort of heartbreaking seeing how they were being ignored. The Banaras airport is not special, but it's decent and functional. The outside is rather chaotic, and don't get me started on the crowd. My uncle started vibing well with a cab driver, and our driver was an outsider who shared small anecdotes about his daily life here in Varanasi. They seemed to have a good chat. We're heading to the guest house, by the way, which is in the BHU campus area. Like any good tourist, I stalked pictures of the guest house, and on Google, the pictures looked rather ordinary, so my hopes were zero to none. But in reality, though, the guest house was breathtaking. Simply put, the Google photos were misleading, and this was the best surprise. The architecture is elegant and delicate. It's totally my style. It's a delight to be able to stay here. The greenery, wow. The lobby is not too bad. They say many politicians come here. My uncle and my sister are handling all the paperwork while me and my aunt we're chatting.
बोला ब्रेकफास्ट मेरे को एक Oh my god, ये सब नहीं खाएगा अच्छा हेल्दी हो ड्राई फ्रूट्स वाला यार क्या खाते हो
Before doing anything else, I'm going to give you guys a small room tour. So, first of all, this is the bathroom. We're going to be staying here for a week, so I think it's pretty decent. Could have been maintained a little better, but it's kind of neat. This is the room area. We have two beds, two mini beds, and this is the small refrigerator. This is the ceiling. These are switches, guys. सब लोग ना फेक फेक डालता. Right now, I'm in my sister's hostel and we are in the bathroom area. This is the common shared bathroom, and they have to bring their own buckets and mugs. I don't know, this seems so weird to me. Like, someday when I have to go to a hostel and experience all of this, I don't want to. I want to stay in my home. HD view of the toilet, so your educated bought it. My sister opposes that though. अगर किसी को अप्लाई करना है तो पूरा स्टोरीज पता चलना चाहिए ना. I'm requesting my sister a room tour so you guys can get a glimpse of the real hostel life completely unfiltered. ये पार्ट ले रही हो बस अच्छा लगेगा क्या ये तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं गाइस देखो देखो नहीं खोल के दिखाते हो जज करने वाली बात है ये है सच्चाई. Believe me on this, their room is normally not this bad, but it's because my sister is moving out, so it's especially terrible. But yeah, normally not this bad. इसका happy birthday देखो. Oh, so pretty. It's only natural that the desk is messy because it's supposed to fit their entire life on a single desk for 6 years.
Excuse me, I have good चीजें भी एक्वालॉजी का है प्लम का है
Nice, nice. वो तो अभी सैलरी मिल रही है इसलिए. Now I'll give you the hostel's outside area tour. The weather is a paid actor. It's so beautiful and pleasant. After a little chilling, I mean a lot of chilling, we're heading right outside the campus for some yum street food. This includes a lot of walking, but since we've been inside the room for the entire day, I think it's necessary.
साथ में चलो यहाँ पे
The roads in the campus are relatively clean. I also see students of all kinds because it's a well reputed institution. I've also seen my fair share of foreigners hanging around. can't believe that this crazy meat looking delicious stuff is actually 100% pure veg. At first glance, it's almost impossible to make out that this could be vegetarian, and it's also super super cheap. There's a lot of crowd here, and mostly you'll only see vegetarian food being prepared. This place is vegetarian's paradise because everything out there looks no less to any non-vegetarian dish. Luckily, my sister happens to be a vegetarian, so it's perfect. So, guys, this is chatpata chap, this is rumali roti, and this is malai chap. Guys, I'm gonna cry. All of this tasted so good. So good, I'm gonna cry. It was that good. You're the dumbest person if you get the opportunity to go to Varanasi and don't even try the famous lassi. From my previous Banaras trip, I vividly remember the taste of lassi, and I'm grateful I can feel all that goodness again. This shop is called Pehelwan Lassi. It's one of the older lassi shops. It's been around for a while and is well known for its taste. Okay, the brown matkas you see, they have the lassi, and this one is some sweet topping, and the white thing you see, this is malai. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of malai, but I guess if it's with lassi, it works. To top it all off, we're having badam shake, which is done now, and we're also having faluda. Anyway, guys, this is up for my vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for part 2.